The parents of a 10-year-old girl are outraged. They feel the school is not doing enough after they say their daughter was threatened with a box cutter at school.
Yeah, those parents are set to meet with the leaders of Governor Bent Elementary today, and they say this is not the first time their daughter's been bullied, even tormented at school.
My daughter told me that about 3 to 4 weeks ago, 4 students came up to her and told her that he said, this little boy, said that he was going to kill her.
The mom of this young girl does not want to go on camera, but she tells us little has been done about this, even after what she says happened on Friday.
They told us if your daughter is uncomfortable being at the school, you can choose another school. And I just don't feel like we should be the one, being punished.
The girl's mother says the boy involved in this is in special ed, and she doesn't think his needs are being met, and she says that is putting her daughter in danger. The district says the boy was sent home after what happened last week, and the girl's mother says a police report was filed. Well, the middle school student charged with shooting 2 of his classmates last month in Roswell is now back in Chavez County. Mason Campbell's attorney says the boy is now at the Chavez County Juvenile Center and will undergo a competency evaluation there. When it's done, prosecutors say they expect the case to move forward pretty quickly. Police say young Campbell here shot 2 other students, Nathaniel Tavares and Kendall Sanders, with a shotgun that he snuck into the school's gym a few weeks ago. Now, besides the original count of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon, young Campbell faces a new charge of bringing a weapon on school grounds. Nathaniel is still in the hospital and Kendall is recovering at home. Those are the 2 students who were shot.
The trial of a former loan officer accused of a double murder in Albuquerque is expected to continue this morning, with another officer taking the stand. Ronald Santiago is accused of killing his clients, Greg and Bernadette Olamacher, in their house in 2005. On Friday, the officers who responded to the call about a shooting in the house said that when they got there, they had to mace the family dog because it wouldn't let them near the master bedroom. Now, they testified about finding the Olamachers' bodies in pools of blood, how they saw the balcony door open and a ladder propped up against the balcony. The defense, by the way, is trying to pin the murders on the couple's daughter. The FBI is investigating the death of a 13-month-old boy found on the Navajo Nation in western New Mexico. The boy's body was discovered Friday morning in a culvert near the Crystal Chapter House. That's about 40 miles north of Gallup. So far, still no word on the cause of death or identity.
$5 million. That's how much Bernalillo County has to cut right now from its budget because of what some say are bad investments by County Treasurer Manny Ortiz. And on top of that, the county is thinking about cutting even more, which means possibly not hiring for some open positions.
If we have vacant positions, do we need to hire that vacant position? Can we go ahead and have departments share positions?
The county is also considering a wide range of other cuts, everything from delaying projects to reducing the number of county cell phones. The graduation rates for New Mexico students are out, and while most of the states stay the same, APS is improving. The statewide graduation rate for the class of 2013 was 70.3%, the same as it was the year before. Now, according to the state, APS's rates went up more than 3 points from 65% in 2012 to 68.7% last year. But APS calculates its rates differently, not including charter schools it does not control. So it says its rate is closer to 73%.
The state is reducing the enrollment expectations of the state-run health insurance by half for this year. Mike Nunez with the state's Health Insurance Exchange says the federal health care website has slowed the state's effort to promote enrollment. It had originally expected to enroll up to 83,000 people this year. Well, in some alarming health news this morning, if your kids are overweight when they start kindergarten, they are 4 times more likely to be obese in their teen years. That's according to a new study.
And along with the rest of the nation, childhood obesity is a battle we are fighting here in New Mexico. Or get this, nearly 15% of kids 2 to 5 are overweight. So we sent News 13's Samantha McDonald to go learn more about this issue and to see what's being done about it. Good morning, Sam.
Good morning, Matt. Well, doctors say the key to tackling this issue of childhood obesity is prevention. Preschool age is not too young to start an exercise routine. That's exactly what pediatricians recommend. The study says over 30% of overweight kids in kindergarten were obese by age 14, compared to 8% of normal weight kids. One doctor says it's our culture contributing to the problem, bad eating habits and sedentary activities like video games. He says the best thing to prevent weight issues is to get the whole family into a routine.
When you start having babies, and get in a family habit of running, walking, going to the park, it doesn't have to be massive exercise. Just go walk around the neighborhood.
One of the easiest ways kids can get their required exercise is in school, starting in preschool. One Albuquerque pre-K teacher says he makes sure physical activity is a significant lesson every day.
Every day we're adding something. The environment out there always changes. With pre-K, the important thing is the environment. They're learning from it, and they're learning what they can and can't do with their bodies.
Overall, doctors recommend kids get an hour and a half of exercise every day in order to prevent obesity in their teens. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Sam. A study also says birth weight may be connected with obesity later in life.
Yeah, experts say it's also very important because they say the root of everything, it is the root of everything from diabetes to heart disease. Very important to keep those kiddos active.